Hello everyone, welcome back to Omega Quintet. Last time we started the story and we played a lengthy tutorial, and we now unlocked the hub room and this guy, I guess, this guy, and a level 1 Otoha, and this camera is just awful. It is just awful.
More like a secret base than an office.
If you have any questions, ask them now.
Questions? Oh, yes!
You don't need to be that loud for me to hear you. What is it?
Why didn't you show us around the office?
Yeah, wouldn't it be better to avoid showing ordinary civilians this kind of thing?
Did Momoka not tell you?
Tell us what?
You guys done yet?
Ah, Miss Momoka! We meet again!
Did you not explain anything to them? About what? About the fact that this girl is gonna work as a verse maiden? In your place?
Huh?
What?
That's because I still haven't acknowledged her yet. Huh? What are you talking about? You were going on and on about your retirement just now.
Oh, Momoka's retiring.
Did I say that? I recorded it so that you couldn't weasel out of it.
When did you record it? Anyways, I changed my mind. That girl is absolutely no good whatsoever.
Meanwhile, you're at a pretty no-good age yourself.
Oh.
Age has nothing to do with it. Appearance is what matters.
And it's fading fast.
Oh.
Lately, your skin's been so shabby that we've been avoiding taking close-ups.
Oh, Momoka's getting rinsed right now.
That's not true. I've been taking good care of it. It's still totally fresh and perky.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on right now.
What now? Don't interrupt me.
I'm sorry, but...
I'm sorry, too. I was sure you'd received a proper explanation.
No worries. Anyway, does this mean I can be a verse maiden?
Huh? Yes. As a matter of fact, it's what we'd like for you to do.
I said it wasn't necessary. She'll never be of any use. She's no good.
Oh, yeah, you're just full of positive energy, aren't you?
That's enough out of you.
I'll do it! I'll become a verse maiden! Please let me do this!
Hey, Otoha.
Thank you. That's a big help.
This is heading in a bad direction. Scatterbrain wusses are the absolute worst.
Momoka, you'd better quit while you're ahead. Got it?
What? Glare at me all you want. It doesn't scare me. If that's how you want it, fine by me. She's just gonna start crying for mommy right away anyhow.
Hold it. Where are you going?
To sleep. If she's taking my place, I'm sure you won't have a problem with my sleeping.
That's true.
She can be pretty sassy, can't she?
I'm sorry. I'll be sure to tell her off later. Her emotions are a bit complicated right now. And Miss Otoha, please don't take what she says personally.
Verse maiden. I'm gonna be a verse maiden. Verse maiden.
She's her own little world.
Oh, good. Looks like it didn't bother her at all.
So, this girl's gonna be a verse maiden, huh?
Alright then, just to reiterate, we'll have Miss Otoha working as a verse maiden from now on. Yes, ma'am. But can I really do it? I know back there I said I would, and I really am excited, but settle down a little. It's natural to have some anxieties. I'd be lying if I didn't have some myself. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for being a little uncertain right at the start. What will I do? Don't ask me. Since there's no way you can just jump into it, you'll be doing some training for a short while. Did you say training? Yes, you'll need to know the details of your job, and then you need to acquire the abilities necessary for that job. So you'll teach me everything? Thank goodness. What if she's deemed insufficient during the probationary period? Unfortunately, then that'll be the end of our relationship. What? No, I didn't like that. Oh, why do you have to ask such a thing? Why? We have to make sure, don't we? I guess that's true, but In that case, I'll explain what I need from you first. Now listen very carefully. Ah, yes, please. Complete a mission. Oh, she's down there. Let's go. So, can I really be a verse maiden? Okay, I'll do my best. Tank, do your best with me. Ah, I see a little thing here. What's this? Event. Ah, Tank, look. Hmm? Hehehe. How's it? Does it look good on me? What's with that embarrassing outfit? It's not embarrassing. It's a verse maiden's outfit, you know. It's perfect match to Miss Momoko's. There was more of a hand-me-down than a perfect match. I'm sorry I didn't have time to prepare a new design. No, that's totally fine. I'm really happy. I get to look just like Miss Momoko. Oh, then I'm glad. And Tank, you can't call a girl's outfit embarrassing, okay? I'll be careful. It's really just like a dream. I can't believe the day has come where I'm able to wear this. Me, a verse maiden. You're still just a trainee, aren't you? Oh, Miss Ayumi, please watch. I could do Miss Momoko's dance moves perfectly. 1, 2. She's not listening. Oh wait, if you move too much, I'm still in the middle of adjusting the size, so... There, now turn. Ah! I told you. And now I've gone blind. Oh my eyes, that's bright. Oh dear, that's also something that's happened. What do I do? Miss Momoko's outfit's falling apart. Are you okay? You got pricked by the sewing pins. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to tear it all. Don't worry about the outfit. Isn't there something else you should be more worried about? Something else? What are you doing? Tank, why are you here? You called me over, didn't you? Did you see? You saw? Or maybe you were looking right now? You're the one who told me to look. No, I can't take it anymore. Miss Otoha, don't run around dressed like that. This is about how I imagine this will go. You know, Tank, she may be your childhood friend, but she's still a teenage girl. Huh? Have a little more delicacy, or isn't there any other way you could react differently? But it's Otoha. Even if it is Miss Otoha, I really don't understand what your relationship is. I told you, we're just childhood friends. If you're just childhood friends, enough. Anyway, apologize to her after this. You're a boy who made a girl cry, understand? It's as simple as that. Huh? Her affection rose, even though we saw her naked. Okay then. Well, half naked. Well, but let's just go. Where was I supposed to go again? Who knows? What, Tank, don't you remember? Why not? Why? Because I'm not the one doing the job, that's why. Oh, come on, do I have to go back to the office and ask? There she is! Found her! What? Oh, my eyes again, why is that so bright? Oh, she's back. Oh, so this is what you're like. Wow, so tiny, so cute. And she's right in there. What's going on? You know these people? No way, I don't even know. Why would I know them? Why wouldn't I know them? Could you be... Look at her, oh, she's so wholesome. Kinda don't leave me behind. Huh, what's up, Nene? Why are you wheezing like that? Because you started sprinting. I was trying to catch up for ages. That's it. Yikes, I'm sorry. Well, you startled me. Don't just start shouting like that. You're one to talk. Talk, these two, they're Miss Kaneko and Miss Nene. Kaneko and Nene? Who are they? You don't know? Wow, I'm actually a little shocked to hear that. It can't be helped. We still haven't really done much. Why is there a boy here? I guess my being here is strange. But why isn't it strange not to know who these two are? Of course it is! They're verse maidens! Both of them are verse maidens! Verse maiden... Wasn't that the other person? What was her name again? Teeny? Yeah. Miss Teeny. Oh, that's Miss Mocha. At least learn her name. But I have no interest. But it's too much trouble. Oh, come on, Kanika or Kana. That's why Miss Mocha dislikes you. I'm so sorry. Tak's a bit of a weirdo. He has no interest in first maidens. Ugh, my bad, I guess. Don't worry about it anyway. Sure, it was her. Well, what is it, Miss? Do you know who I am? Nope, no formality allowed. Makes me feel all antsy and gross inside. I understand. I got it. Good. That aside, you really don't look that amazing at all. Oh, what's this all of a sudden? And if she doesn't look it, I'm sure she's amazing after all. We were told we could finally do real work. Even though she really doesn't look all that way at all. You don't have to say it twice. And we're under her. Are you okay? You seem depressed. What's this all about? Something about you're with her? Something about work? Well, you see, we were just called over by Miss Ayumi back there. By Miss Ayumi? Yep, and she said there's a new girl becoming a verse maiden. So with her... you can't, that's still a secret. That's right, but you said it first. Oh, Kara, you got me. Maybe I'm no good after all. Oh, you're always so quick to get down in the dumps. Come on, cheer up. Am I watching an act or something? They're first maidens. They've been in action here and there, but not as much as Miss Mocha has. Hey, we didn't even properly introduce ourselves. I'm Kanadeko. Nice to meet you. I'm Otoha, and this is Tak. Pleased to meet you. I don't really get it, but nice to meet you. I'm Nene. Can I ask you something? Ask me? Well, sure, I guess. Why are you becoming a verse maiden if you're a guy? Huh? Yeah, I was wondering that too. Kinda weird for a guy to be a verse maiden. No, you got it all wrong. I'm just a civilian. I'm the only one becoming a verse maiden. Tak is just keeping me company. Keeping you company? Oh, that's what it is. Wow, so you guys are an item. That's so cool. No, that's not it at all. These guys are pretty entertaining. Don't just sit there being entertained. Tell them no. Oh, you aren't? We aren't. I mean, he's Tak after all. There's no way. I could never be a couple with this, of all things. Hey, isn't this a little uncalled for? Well, you told me to tell her no. Are there other ways to say it? Why you have to call me a this? This is overdoing it. What are you getting mad about? Oh, they started fighting. Could it be they don't get along? But I'm also getting the opposite feeling too. Anyway, it's about time. That's right, you guys. It's about time for us to head out. Head out? Well, we were just here to get a look at the new kid. Alright, later. Goodbye. Oh, did it go? No, I thought we were gonna go on a mission together. No! Later. Bye-bye. They really left. What was that about? Who knows? Can only weirdos become verse maidens? That's not how... Are you calling me a weirdo? No comment. Why are you being quiet? Say something. Hey, don't you have to leave for work soon? Where were you supposed to go? Wait, answer me. cleared the mission.
Is it time for work?
So how high can we jump? Oh, never mind. We can't even jump at all. Jesus Christ. Oh no, there we go.
This is here goes. Right. Yeah, it's my turn.
Do you have anything? Well, you know this at least.
I did it! We did it! We won!
We gained 5 XP from that.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Do we know what happens when the camera goes in the specific spot? We're going to try and avoid that.
What's that? Let's do our best. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Nice, we killed one enemy, now there's going to be another cutscene. Oh yeah, hey Tuck, I never got a chance to ask you, but what is it? What happened back when Miss Momoko rescued us? After when I woke up, they asked to be a verse maiden. You really don't remember? That's why I'm asking. I wouldn't have a perfect view of Miss Momoko if I were awake. You did it. I did what? You eliminated the Blair. I what? How did I do it? Beats me. But then Miss Momoko, she did come for us, but she was completely worn out. She couldn't do anything. No way, it was really me? What good would it do me to lie to you? You eliminated the Blair, and that's why you were scouted as a Verse Maiden. Is that so? It means I really do have a Verse Maiden's power. And I've forgotten about it until now. But when we were little, you saved me once. When we were little? Why when we were about to be swallowed up by a Blair, now that I think of it, that was you back then there too. You did something to the Blair, even though you were just crying. Don't you remember? I think I remember something like that happening. But good that you forgot what's happened, there's no way you remember something from that long ago. When you put it like that, it makes me sound slow. You could deny it, you know. What good would it do me to lie to you? Deny it even if you have to lie.
It's my turn.
Can I just one-shot this thing if I do this? Yeah.
This is the end. We did it. We won.
I mean, I might as well.
Alright, time to do my best.
Just beat this. Save me the time and the effort. Oh no, it's still alive.
What should I... Disappear! We did it! We won! Alright, it's still okay. It's my turn! I did it! That hurt! Alright, I'll do my best.
Oh shit, I'm out of SP. Oh wait, I could do this now. I could double combo.
This is the end! We did it! We won!
Oh, I did it. Okay. I'm exhausted. It's pretty repetitive labor being a verse maiden. I wonder if it's because I'm still a trainee. Once I become a proper verse maiden, I'm sure this part won't go away. For your other work will increase. Mr. Yumi, is that true? This low-key everyday work is important, you know. The people in the city are getting a good look at it too. I mean, it's tough now, but you'll get used to it soon. If a Ramoka managed to do it properly. I'll head back to the Miss Ramoka. I have to learn from her. Although over the years, she picked up us tricks for a certain amount of slacking off. I'd like to learn from that. I can't slack off. But she slacked off too, didn't she? But not in the advanced years yet. You really get along well, you two. I don't think so, but are we ending here for today? Yes, good work. I'll be counting on you again starting tomorrow. Yes, please, what of you. Then let's go home, Tak. What time should we get here tomorrow? What are you two talking about? Huh? What do you mean, what? She really didn't explain that either, really, Bamoka? Well, I'd like you two to live here. From today onward, I finished preparing your rooms. By here, you mean here at the office? Yes, we'll have you bring your personal belongings at a later date. Apologies for the suddenness. Is that okay? There's no work up in the same office as Miss Bamoka. Actually, I have some problems if you weren't. That includes emergency situations and classified matters. But what do we do, Tak? Whatever we do, we can't exactly refuse, can we? Though I wish you had mentioned this sooner. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry this has been pressed along and Tak. Yes? You're the only male here, but make sure you don't get any weird ideas, okay? I won't get any weird ideas. Weird? What kind of weird? Like I know. Was Miss Otoha safe up to this point? If not, the remote might be in danger. Just an excessively young one. I said I won't. Oh my, how cold. Okay then. I'll show you to your rooms. But really, I was surprised. Yeah, it startled me. Oh, what's this about? Mr. Yumi, you do the live cover stuff, don't you? I thought I heard that voice somewhere, but I couldn't figure it out at all. Is it really that surprising? It's completely different from your usual image. Because Mr. Yumi gives us that feeling of being this mature lady normally. Mature lady. You, no sneering. Is that what you're really like? How could that be? I'm really pushing myself when I do this broadcast. But you're always so fired up. Give it up already. Be shameless of her to try and maintain a good image after this point. You keep quiet. That was the result of trial and error. For many long years, I've thought about how to crank things up, and that's what I did. But now you're enjoying it, aren't you? Well, raising my voice every once in a while is perfect for relieving stress. I mean, why are you asking me that? Oh, well, I guess that's cool. The citizens seem to be happy about it. Yeah, I like it a whole lot too. Makes me happy to hear that from you. Though for Tak, this isn't just someone else's business. Eh? It's part of a manager's job too. Eventually I need you to take over it. You're joking, right? Oh, you think it's a joke? Oh, Tak is gonna do that kind of commentary too? I wanna hear it. There's no way I can. You need lessons, of course. As much as it bugs me to praise her, there's no easy task. It's not an easy task to be that good. Well, how exciting. Do your best, Tak. Please spare me. I finished the job. You're done already? That was awfully fast. Well done, you have pretty good technique to fit, and you seem to learn fast too. You really think so? I thought it looked pretty shaky to me from over here. You're always so quick to say something mean. That seems like the kind of that seems like the type who's tough on those to say him. It's fine, there's been no problems with anything up to this point. Really? Thank goodness. For Mocha, you think so too, right? Like I know, I have zero interest in how she does her work. And there you go again. Hey, I'm thinking she'll be ready soon. Isn't that a little too early? I still think it's dangerous. Oh, but I thought you just said you had no interest in this. And what's your evidence for considering it dangerous? Once you're at my level, you could just feel it in the air. Right, but seriously, it's a real problem not to have any first maidens on duty. We're okay now, but... So, because it's a problem, you're suddenly acting reckless? Well, it's not exactly dangerous, but it didn't end up working out. Wouldn't it be better to know sooner? That's true. In that case, it's settled, right? Do whatever you want, but if anything happens, don't expect me to take responsibility. You're really, how to say it, non-compliant. What are you guys talking about? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Otoha. Yes, ma'am. I'm thinking of having you undergo a final test of becoming the first maiden. The final test? By final you mean... If you clear it, we'll officially have you debut as the first maiden. Debut as the first maiden? Officially debut? Ooh! You hear that attack? Debut! They're gonna say I'm gonna debut! I'm gonna debut! I hear you, pipe down already. It's way too soon for you to be celebrating. You said if you can clear it. Of course, it's obviously way too hard for you, but I'll let you have it as your last memory of this place. While we debut, hey, come back to us. In that case, I'd like to first confirm Miss Otoha's willingness. Yes, ma'am, I'll do it. The final test, let me do it. Are you really gonna let her take it? Is this really okay? Oh, she certainly seems willing. I'll do it now. I'll do it right now. Where is it? Where should I go? What should I do? Yes, settle down a little. I'm gonna give you a proper explanation. What do you mean right now? Give me a break. Didn't we just get back from work? You can rest as much as you want. It's not nothing to do with you after all. Huh? Nothing to do with... Is the tag not coming with me? Of course not. Why would a civilian be brought along for a first maiden's final test? That's true, but... You don't have a problem with that, do you, Tak? Well, our working together was kind of weird, wasn't it? No way, I mean, probably it was, but... We've always been together ever since we were little. And do you still plan on dragging around a guy around after you become a first maiden? Dragging a guy around, but you're not... I think you already knew this, but a special person of the opposite gender would really affect your popularity. Oh, but... Of course, if you absolutely insist. We'll have to have that cross-dress so he can suddenly blend in. I couldn't do that in a voice, so I just read that and just died. Oh, that's fine, by all means do. Give me a break, you will do that. Oh, but enough of the jokes already. I'm sorry, I just felt like poking some fun. Oh, for the all by myself, the final test, would that be okay? If you like that, even before you start, we can already see what the result will be. Tak, are you gonna say something? Me? What's up with that face? Have you always wanted to be a first maiden? Yeah, I want to, but then do your best. I'll be turning you on from here, so... Okay, I'll do my best. Thank you. Now you're acting like a proper boy. Good, very good. What's very good? Hey, enough of the chit-chat. Hurry up, we've got the main event moving along. You're right, well, the contents of the test... Okay, I think this is the place. Once the final test is over, I'll finally give you as a first maiden. Alright, I'll give it my all. Yeah! It's kind of lonely. I'm feeling kind of uneasy. But I have to do my best. I can't always be around Tap Feather. Oh yeah. Oh, this music. She's been muttering to herself. Is she really gonna be okay? That kid. Okay, the problem is she isn't. A certain son will have a hard time defending her career. Who knows? I don't have a hard time at all. Is this how you're watching it? Huh? You're still here? What do you mean still here? Didn't I say this has nothing to do with you, whether or not you become a first maiden? That's, well... That'd be mean. He can at least watch the results, can't he? Once he knows you can work as a fully fledged first maiden, you can go home with no worries. If she can clear it properly, and that's right. What's the task of bringing her back if she can't make it? That might end up being more likely. And how will it go? Also, it's the case when neither of those happens.
Is it time for work?
Is there like a save point, or am I just gonna be stuck here? Well, it looks like we're doing this part before we end the episode, then I guess. Oh, never mind, we're gonna end us. No, screw it, I'll do this bit. Alright then, let's get this started.
I wonder if there's anything. Hey! Yay! We get the first move! Ha! What's there? It's my
I was gonna
turn.
say, how can we not use the uniform? And then I remember what happened to the
Did I look
uniform.
like a first maiden? Ice. All right.
I was going to beat bonking things until,
This is the end! That hurt! What should I do? Hey! There! Disappear! I did well, right? Hey!
sup.
Yeah! They haven't noticed us. Ha! It's my I did it! That hurt! All right, I'll do my best. Yeah! There! What should I do? I did it! How was that? Did I look like a first maiden?
Phew. Oh, this is the innermost area. I'm finally here. I feel like it's taken me a really long time to run around 2 rooms. Oh, more now. It was so scary and painful, but finally. Oh wait, is it not over yet? And the blast should be right there. This is it. What Miss Ayumi was talking about. If I could properly eliminate this player all by myself, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm sure they can do it. They said it was weak. After all, in that case, even I. What? It moved? Did it just move? No way. I'm just imagining things. Just go calm down a little. Deep breath. All calm down. There we go. A little blow like this. I think he's a big lad. Hmm?
Did something just come out? That's weird. I mean, they said this was a harmless flare. Could I have gotten the place wrong?
She really considers she's in the wrong place.
Messed up, and we haven't even started yet. I'm sorry. Maybe I could try coming back later or something.
This is really happening right now, isn't it? It's like, nah, shut your bitch ass up. That's what I was saving them for.
It's my turn. Get wet. This is the end. All right, I'll do my best. This is cold.
It's just like he's the insta-dead now, I'm guessing.
Maybe this will work.
Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. Oh yeah, it died, didn't it?
Otoha!
It's begun.
Now then, what's gonna happen?
What do you mean? You said it was harmless.
Moron! There's no such thing.
That's true.
Lesser informed people are more likely to fall for it. You'll have to forgive me, but this is also part of the test.
What? That means?
I somehow made it. Oh, I don't understand this at all. What's going on here? Again? Something's coming out again? What do I do? Whatever should I... that's it. I'll just have to eliminate the flare. If I do, then the man won't show up anymore either. Okay, now that that's settled, once again, I'll... all right, I'm doing this. My voice got all weird again. I can't sing right.
The scream or something, I don't know. Oh, he's a big lad.
It's here! Oh no! Why am I like this? I usually sing just fine. I'm so nervous. They're really not afraid of me at all. What is she doing? That idiot!
I guess she's the type who's really bad when it comes to the real thing. But I didn't expect it to be this bad.
Is this going to be okay?
It might not be okay.
Can't we just consider it a failure? I'm heading over.
No,
Huh? Why not?
you've lost more power than you're aware of. If you go, the number of casualties will just increase.
Ah, rip.
Casualties?
I can handle that much, no problem. Or are you really telling me to just sit here and watch her get done in?
If Miss Otoha can't do something about it with her own strength, then ultimately that's what will happen.
Oh, she gonna die.
Hey! Hold it right there! This is no time to...
Go on ahead, but be careful.
What? Why aren't you stopping him?
Well, because I sort of had the feeling from the very start that it might turn out like this.
What do you mean? Do you think if he goes, it'll work out somehow?
Most likely. Of course, having Miss Otoha take them out by herself was the ideal scenario. But
In other words, you planned this from the very beginning? Without telling me either?
that's not a very nice way to put it. I just forgot to tell you, is all.
Oh, she did what you do.
Whoa! No, you definitely did it on purpose. This woman...
Now all that's left is to trust the young ones, and we, the elderly, will just take our sweet time and watch.
Who are you calling elderly? I'm still totally young!
In that case, I'm young too. How nice!
Oh, my God, does get roasted.
Okay, I took care of them. Ow, wow, wow, wow. I really took a beating. Ouch. More? If I don't hurry up and clear the flare, they'll just keep coming. This time, for sure. It's no good. I can't breathe. There's no way I can sing. Please, I'm begging you. Let me rest just a little.
To the end, we could be like, yeah, sure, just take 5 minutes. I'll just stand over here and wait. I got nothing important to do.
That's mean! What'll I do? My legs won't move anymore. No way. Oh no. What'll I do? Stay away!
Okay, how many times is the same cutting gonna appear?
Otoha! That hurt.
Tox, is that you? What? Why?
Why? Because you're a mess.
You don't have to put it like that. Ah! Blood! You're bleeding. Are you okay?
It's nothing.
It's all my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, hurry up and do something about that.
That? Do you mean the flare?
And the mat around us, too. If you can't, then run away as fast as you can. Can you make it out?
It's fine. I can do it. If you're with me, then for sure.
Then hurry up and do it! I believe in you!
Yeah! Tox is with me.
Okay, I was reading the tutorial. We have Tank, but he's a character in this. But he's a human shield. I don't know, how do I use him?
What about now? There!
He just comes in, attacks every while again, every now and
Do my
again.
best. There.
Here I go! How's this?
What should I do?
I mean, you can only use
I'll
him
go
10
too.
times.
Why you?
And when he goes to attack, he's just a shield. Yeah.
Please keep cheering me on.
He didn't even get a level up, bro. He just gets a picture.
Alright, I got them all. Now there's just this time. For sure.
do it?
Disappeared. They disappeared, right? Yeah! I did it! I took them out!
Phew. Sheesh. You know, if you can actually do it, then do it from the very start next time.
Oh, it's not like I wanted to fail either.
That might be a problem, won't it? If you'll be acting as a first maiden from now on.
Yeah, that's true. Now what happens with this?
This?
The first maiden test.
Uh,
I guess I failed, didn't I?
it was short, but it'll make a good memory, right?
Don't say that like I definitely failed.
Well, whichever it is, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. I mean, if we head back to the office.
Oh, I don't want to go back.
Wait, did he even get a thank you for coming? I don't think he did.
We're back.
Well done. Seems like you had quite a difficult struggle.
I'm sorry.
Talk. Are you all right? Your injuries.
I'm fine. They're really nothing at all.
Kaz's bleeding in the corner.
That glare! Miss Momoka's glaring really hard.
She's even glaring at me.
I'm really sorry. I didn't manage to do it right at all.
I'm sorry too. Running in there on my own like that.
Here it comes. It's gonna go BAM!
Ah, she's really angry.
Even though she's saying nothing, it just makes it scarier.
Hey, you!
Did you mean me?
Get over here. Come on, come on.
Yes, ma'am.
Now then. Take that!
Oh, clocks in the back of the head again.
Whoa!
Oh my. She really gave that her all.
You idiot! Huge idiot freaking idiot! You acted like such a moron out there!
Oh, she's laying into her.
Oh, sorry.
A verse maiden who can't sing because she's nervous? Putting a civilian in danger? You!
Wait, didn't you do the exact same thing?
Ow. Owie.
She did the same thing, didn't she? That's why we're here.
Isn't that quite enough? Come now, Miss Otoha. You stop crying too.
I'm sorry.
And you!
Yes?
Full on gut punches him.
You know, if things had gone any worse, the both of you would have died. Understand?
But if I had just left her alone like that, Otoha would have...
Surely one dead person is better than two!
Fucking hell.
That's not...
That definitely crosses a line. They're both alive and well, so ultimately it worked out, didn't it?
Well, maybe ultimately, but...
It's all my fault. Please don't blame Tom.
Besides, I wouldn't have let her die. That was only a test after all, right?
Really, you are pure evil.
Oh yeah. And the test result...
That's right. Can I become a verse maiden?
Huh?
You don't have to make that face.
You think you'll be a verse maiden with that mess? Did you really think you could? Did you?
I don't care. Momoka's the best character in this game. Actually, second to Nene, Momoka's the best character in this game. And she's not been playable anymore.
Well, I mean, I did at least eliminate the Blair. I thought maybe it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Well, common sense would have told you that you failed.
Oof.
Figure.
But nonetheless, we'll have a problem without another person to become a verse maiden.
I'll let you pass by the skin of your teeth. The lowest possible score, barely scraping above failure.
Huh? I passed? Really?
However, there is one condition.
I'll do anything. Anything if I can become a verse maiden.
Oh, that's good to hear. In that case, I'll have Tact working under me.
Yes! That much I can definitely... Huh? Talk?
He's like, nah, I'm out. Peace.
Eventually, I'll have him take over my job. But for the moment, he'll be in the field as the Verse Maiden's manager and bodyguard.
Wait a minute. Why am I...
He promoted to human shield.
Can't help it, now can we? It seems that if you're not around, this one can't even sing properly.
Wow! That would be really awesome! I could be a verse maiden and be with Talk!
Don't get all excited, dumbass.
Whack.
Ouchie! Ooh, she hit me again!
If that's settled, then there are a few basic things I need you to remember. First off,
Please wait a second. I haven't even said a word about whether I'll do it.
What? You won't do it?
oh, that's too bad. But if that's the case, then...
Are you really gonna crush your friend's hopes and dreams like this?
We'll have to rescind her passing grade. Oh, poor thing.
No way! Talked! Please!
No. Even if you beg me, there's no way I can just suddenly...
After you rushed out to save her back there, now you're just going to abandon her?
Not a consistent man, is he? Waffling, unable to make a clear decision.
But the situation back there and the one right now are...
Please! Talked! Pretty please with a cherry on top!
I said I need a little time to think.
I was giving you the eyes.
Stop that. Stop looking at me like you're about to cry.
Wait, these cutscenes are funny as shit to say.
All right, fine, I'll just do it. I'll do it.
You'll do it? Thank you!
Why are you thanking me? You're the one making the decisions.
I'm glad everything has been settled.
Oh, and FYI, love affairs between managers and verse maidens are strictly forbidden. Don't even try it.
I will not. Sheesh. Heck is even up with this.
Let's do our best. Let's both try our best for me to become a proper first maiden.
Even though I wanted you to try your best by yourself.
So we're all okay with Tuck just bleeding in the corner, right?
Were you in the middle of practice? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Not at all. Did you need something?
Yes, I thought I better hurry and let you know too. It looks like that woman has finally retired.
I see. Then,
You've had quite the long wait, but you're prepared now, right?
yes, of course.
As reliable as always. I'm looking forward to this. At last, at long last, with this I can finally bring that woman to her knees.
Oh, game's over, I guess. She's still lost in her own little world. I like that they keep giggling like that. I'm just so happy. It's not my problem if you get yourself into trouble again. I could only act 10 times. I'll shape up. Well, it's time for work. We're inside the office right now, so it's fine. Just because we're in the office. Oh, behind you. Behind me? Fud. Owie, I fell. Oh, goodbye. Lily! I ran into her. I'm so sorry. What? Is someone there? Where? Where? Ow, that hurts. That hurts. She's so heavy. Whoa, did I step on something? Sorry, I can't see with all this luggage in front of me. Shouldn't you put it down first? Oh, yes. Easy does it. Okay, me too. There. Phew, I got a little lighter. Hurry up and move. Oh, you guys, you're the two from earlier. Ah, greetings. It's been a while. Yeah, the floor's a lot lumpier than I remember. Oh, I'm getting some bush. Oh, it's you. Sorry. Are you alright? I can't feel my bones. Sorry, you're so tiny, I didn't see you. Yep, tiny and adorable as always. Please don't keep calling me tiny. Hey, can I hug you? Sure I can, squeeze. Oh, we're getting another one of these already. Round 2. Eek, ow, you're squishing me. Oh, what's up? Why are you both carrying your luggage? Oh, well, starting from today, we'll also be staying here. By here, you mean living in this office? Yes, we were told that we need to properly support the new first maiden in our job. So that means that up to this point you haven't? But that's correct, Miss Remoka can't stand us, so... Yeah, from now on, we could be first graders together. Come on, bring it in. Literally, bring it in. I'm getting smushed. Let me go. Yes! You're not ready for the words I've been waiting for this entire episode. There it is! Complete a mission, which we'll be doing next episode. Right, so we now have the squad ready to go. I'll make Nene the leader, because that's what I want to do. And do they have skills already? Yes, they do. And Tack has nothing because he's useless. His only good thing is a human shield. So yeah, so currently they don't give a shit about Tack, and honestly I don't blame them, but still. But to be honest, Tack gets a lot of shit, but he really shouldn't. So this was episode 2 of Omega Quintet. So next time we will not touch Tack. I don't want to actually another cutscene. We will go and do some more missions and advance in the story. Alright, so leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe, notification bells updated. Take care, stay safe, and come back next time.